We talked about the connection between beauty and health and lifestyle, and those things are so connected because my philosophy is that if you fall in love with your body, you're going to want to take care of it. And I think that's really wonderful and something that we should be encouraging other people to do. We are celebrating the fact that every single person is beautiful because they're different. And for so long there's been such a strict ideal of what beauty is meant to be. And I never understood that because I was like, beauty has a different definition for every single person. There's a number of ways I stay confident, but the first one I would say is I don't compare myself to anybody else or even myself. Because obviously weight fluctuates, your skin changes, all of these things. Every day, I just get in the mirror and I put an intention on for how I'm going to feel. And I think that's really important to set that positive narrative, and then it carries on throughout the day. So whatever you need to say in the mirror, if it's just like, I am good enough, I'm a good friend, I'm loyal, I'm creative, I'm going to kick ass today. And then remind yourself, you've got to be your biggest cheerleader.
And how do you deal with the haters? A lot of kids deal with bullying and things like that. How do you deal with it, and what advice would you give to these young kids?
So bullying is something very close to my heart. I think there's way too much hate in the world. And unfortunately on social media, you're putting yourself out there, so you're completely open to other people's opinions. And often I try to remind myself that it's about them. It's a reflection of how they're feeling. They're hurting and they're just trying to hurt you. It's really not personal. But then also I will either try and use it as a comedy moment, do a funny clap back, or I'll use it as an educational moment where I can say, well, actually you're saying my breasts are saggy. Breasts aren't for the viewership of men. Breasts are to feed your young, and then encourage other women to kind of have that empowered moment. That's how I kind of deal with it. Or I delete, block, and move on. So I've been working with Aerie now for 5 years. Before I even came to America, it was on my vision board to be part of this brand because their value system completely aligns with mine. We want all young women to feel that they're good enough just the way they are and celebrate them real selves. So when we took on board Ali Raceman, Yara Shahidi and Rachel Glenn, I was just blown away because I just thought this is how we get to the next level, because these women have such strength, such power, they're activists, they work their asses off, and they're just cool girls that really have confidence and believe in themselves, and those are the type of role models that we need to be talking about and celebrating, not for materialistic reasons, not for the way they look. It really has to be about inspiring by who you are, not what you have or what you look like.